Inspector General of Police has ordered the deployment of police operatives ahead of tomorrow's Independence anniversary. The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 7, Igweh, says the police received reports of impending protests in Abuja to be led by members of the Islamic Movement in Nigeria. Sifonesian has details.
It's the eve of October 1 and the police in Abuja are gearing up for an impending protest.
The police are gearing up ahead of the impending protests. Several detachments have been deployed, including tactical teams.
The protest, according to the organizers, is meant to be a sequel of the 10-day protest that happened in August. The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 7, Igweh, says the police have gotten wind of a plot by members of the Islamic Movement in Nigeria to take advantage of the situation.
We have a lot of intelligence at our disposal that some miscreants to be led or including members of the proscribed Islamic Movement of Nigeria wants to be on the streets. I want to say that because they have been proscribed, they don't have right of assembly, they don't have right of procession, and they don't have right of protest.
Police detachments have mounted sentries across the country as part of a larger strategy of access control.
The IGP has ordered the deployment of adequate human and tactical resources to enable a maximum level of security for the independence celebration. The police, in synergy with other security agencies, will fortify various designated event venues and the major highways across the country to forestall any threats to lives and property and the celebration.
As the country marks the 64th anniversary of its independence, security forces are on standby to forestall any activity capable of undermining development. Sifonesian, TVC News, Abuja.
President Bola Tinubu has sworn in Justice Kudirat Kekereekun as the 23rd Chief Justice of Nigeria. Justice Kekereekun, the second female CJN in Nigeria's history, was sworn in following her confirmation by the Senate. At the event, President Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's commitment to upholding the judiciary's independence and sanctity. The president asked Justice Kekereekun to continue upholding the principles of ethical leadership, fairness, and honesty that have defined her career. 4 former Chief Justices of the Federation, including the first female Justice, Aloma Mukhtar, the President of the Court of Appeal, and other heads of the judiciary divisions attended the swearing-in.
The first female Chief Justice of Nigeria. This is as much a personal accomplishment as a watershed in the Nigerian history. Your rise to this extolled position is a testimony to your dint of hard work and ability to shatter the glass ceilings. At our level, we will continue to support the judiciary to ensure effective administration of justice. We have already taken important steps to better the lot of our judicial officers.
And the Chief Justice of Nigeria performed her first official duty with the inauguration of 87 lawyers to the rank of senior advocate. Justice Kekereekun says there will be consequences for any act of indiscretion that will bring the judiciary to disrepute. Celestina Area has more.
It is a new dawn and a new era in the Nigerian judiciary. These are the words of the 23rd Chief Justice of Nigeria and the second female to be appointed to steer the affairs of the judiciary in the history of the Nigerian judicial sector.
I want to assure my fellow Nigerian citizens that we are committed to working more diligently to improve public perception of the Nigerian judiciary.
Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, few hours after being sworn in as the substantive Chief Justice of Nigeria, inaugurates 87 lawyers to the rank of senior advocate. Delivering her first official speech, the CJN says the Supreme Court of Nigeria remains one of the busiest in the world. She encouraged litigants to embrace alternative dispute resolution mechanisms to ease the burden on the courts.
The culture of litigating every disagreement and appealing every lost case, no matter how trivial, contributes significantly to the backlog of pending appeals in the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal.
Part of her resolve is to make the judiciary a source of pride for all Nigerians. She says there will be consequences for any act of indiscretion that can bring the judiciary to disrepute.
We have rules and ethics guiding the practice of our noble profession, and we must work assiduously to abide by them and always do what is right in the eyes of the law.
During this legal year, a major component of our deliverables will be the focus of our criminal justice system. Specifically, my office will renew efforts in bringing together federal and state government institutions whose mandate directly relates to criminal justice administration.
We believe that thousands of citizens are suffering in unlawful custody in many detention facilities and centers in all states of the Federation. We all therefore have a crucial role to play in monitoring and ensuring that the requisite authorities carry out their statutory duties of inspecting police stations and other detention facilities in various states of Nigeria and the FCT.
One major area of concern raised by the CJN is the recurrent practice of arraigning suspects in court without proper preliminary investigations. She says this background of approach to criminal prosecution significantly delays the process and undermines the delivery of justice.